Hey, YouTube. I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney, and we've got a bit of a head scratcher today. Um, Yesterday, New York State had to declare a state of emergency because New York State instituted a law that caused it to lose 16% of its medical personnel during a health pandemic. So now New York State has declared a state of emergency so it can call up the National Guard to work in hospitals. And things were getting a little serious. Some of the hospitals in upstate New York have suspended elective procedures. At least one has actually, they're no longer accepting birthing, right? They're not letting people have babies at the hospital anymore, which I don't really know how that works. I guess hopefully those people are able to reach another hospital. Um, but the really weird thing, and the thing that I didn't believe, because people are calling me about this, turns out a lot of medical staff, medical techs and nurses who fulfill that role in the National Guard, turns out they also do that professionally. And in some cases, the people they're trying to call up as National Guard folk are the same individuals who just lost their job under the vaccine mandate rule of Governor Hochul. So I didn't really believe that. I've been kind of looking into that all day because I was like, well, that can't be true. That doesn't make any sense. Appears to be true. I don't know. As far as I can tell, that is actually what's happening. It's a weird story, and I think conspiracy theorist people are going to be like, "Ah, I told you," right? And I don't think that's actually right. I don't think the conspiracy. I mean, obviously, I don't. I don't side with the conspiracy theory people. I think this is just simple incompetence. Like I think that like the government the government of the state of New York thought they could like make big headlines and like be tough on anti-vaxxers. And they played a game of chicken and they lost. Um so they made a law that started a game of chicken. They lost the game of chicken and now they have to declare a state of emergency because they can't staff the hospitals during a pandemic. But you really can't make this stuff up, can you? But what I will say, what I will say to you is that this is a really, really powerful moment for the employees mixed up in all this, right? Both because they seem to have hung together pretty well, right? They, in many cases, appear to have towed the line, stuck together, did what they wanted to do, pushed back against people telling them what to do. And again, I'm pro vaccine. I believe the vaccine to be both safe and somewhat effective. But I'm also pro organized labor, and I'm really pro labor having power, right? It's kind of a defining characteristic of my entire career. So while I would tell these people who are refusing the vaccine that perhaps they should rethink their decisions, I would also tell them, "Wow, good for you. Way to wield that power." And now, as you know, in your industry, in the nursing industry and in the medical industry as a whole for med techs, the job market was already pretty great, right? They do not have enough people working in medical right now. They're just not even close, right? I know nurses who can write their own ticket 140, 160 grand a year, right? That's how good the nursing job market is right now. Last I checked, if you want to go work in Alaska, Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I hear it's beautiful. But if you want to go work in Alaska, I believe they're giving free houses and fat paychecks to nurses, right? So look into that because my recollection of that's a couple years old, and also that's probably in a remote community, right? That's probably you have to maybe live somewhere way up there. I don't know, right? I'm just saying you're in a very hot job market right now. You are very much in demand and you have a lot of power. So I respect what you've done. I respect that you have stuck together, that you've pushed back against people wielding, I don't even know. I guess great incompetence, just smashing things willy-nilly without actually thinking about it like children. And you pushed back. And I applaud you. Like, subscribe. Helps me to help more people just like you. Stay safe out there, everybody. And go get those better paying jobs.